Welcome to another health mentoring moment. I'm Dr. Terry Wenner, and today's topic is why I got my diploma framed. Yeah, you have to check this out. Today I picked this up. It's my doctoral diploma, and it has awesome purple and gold matting. And so the question is, why did I get it framed? Well, for one thing, most of my colleagues get their diplomas framed, but you don't do something just because everyone else does. You do it for you. You have to have more of a reason. So my reason was because it brought back many really wonderful and really painful memories for me. So it's more than just a glass frame with some wooden edging on the wall. Looking at it brings back so many memories. So for one thing, it shows me how hard I worked. I've really worked my ass off to get that degree. There were many nights where I was up till midnight or 2 a.m. I had the unique luxury of living in Pennsylvania and being on Arizona school time. So when I had something that was due at midnight, it was due for me at 2 or 3 a.m. And many nights I would be down here burning the midnight oil just to get an assignment done. So, that is a memory of how hard I worked. Secondly, it's a reminder that I didn't give up no matter what. No matter how hard the going got, I did not give up. So that perseverance is really an important skill to learn, and looking at that diploma reminds me of that. And then lastly, it reminds me of all the lessons that I've learned. For one thing, so many of my colleagues who already completed their degree would often tell me that you needed to learn to cooperate to graduate. And that's not something that's real common in our society. We always see people trying to fight for their rights and, make sure people hear their side of the story. But really, there's times when you just need to back down and do what you're told to do. There would be times when I would have, 150 to 200 revisions that I needed to do on my dissertation. If I was going to fight tooth and nail for every one of those revisions, all it would have done was cost me more time and more money. So you cooperate to graduate. On the other hand, though, you don't do everything you're told to do. Sometimes people don't have all the facts. When you do a dissertation, you're the expert. You are the one that knows best in certain situations. So if that's the case, then you do need to fight for what's right. I would say on average, if I had 150 revisions to do, I would cooperate to graduate with 147 and then fight tooth and nail for the last three. And so I learned both skills, when to back down and when to stand up. And it also just reminds me of how many people I met along the way that supported me, that helped me. They would say, don't give up, you can do it. I know you can do it, just give it one more try. So really, framing that diploma was much more than putting a couple $100 into a glass and wood frame. It's more than hanging it on the wall for something to look pretty. It just brings back so many memories. And the reason I'm telling you this today is you need to take the time to celebrate your accomplishments. Maybe you have a diploma that it's time for you to get framed, and maybe you have a trophy that it's time to display in a noteworthy place. Maybe it's just a small gift that someone gave you that is going to, elicit many positive memories for you. Whatever it is, I encourage you to do it. Get your diploma framed in a matter of speaking, and put it out there in a prominent place so that you can regularly remind yourself of how well you've done. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Health Mentoring Moments. If you liked this episode, be sure to click the like button, hit the subscribe feature so you don't miss any episodes, and tell a friend. Until we meet again, have a wonderful week.